Here is the mistake most development teams make when they need AI. They decide to build the model themselves. Hire a data scientist. Collect training data. Label it. Train. Evaluate. Iterate. 6 months later, the model is mediocre and the team is exhausted. For 95% of applications, this is entirely the wrong approach. You do not need to train a model to detect faces in a photo. You do not need an ML team to transcribe audio to text. You do not need 6 months to extract data from a PDF invoice. Azure AI Services provides pre-built models for all of these, accessible via REST API. Microsoft has spent years and hundreds of millions of dollars training these models on vast datasets you could never assemble yourself. Your job: call the API. Pass your data. Process the result. 10 lines of code. Production-grade accuracy. No ML expertise required. By the end of this video, you will know what each service does and exactly when to use each one. Azure Vision Services let your application understand images. Computer vision analyzes any image and returns what it sees. Objects, people, scenes, dominant colors, adult content flags, celebrities. You pass a URL or a byte array. You get back a structured JSON response. OCR optical character recognition extracts text from images. Scanned documents, photos of receipts, screenshots, handwritten notes. It handles multiple languages, rotated text, and mixed fonts. The result is structured words, lines, paragraphs with their bounding box coordinates. The Face API detects faces and returns their position, estimated age, emotion, and glasses. The Verify endpoint answers one question: are these two photos the same person? Use it for identity verification flows without building facial recognition yourself. But here is what makes custom vision powerful for product teams. You need to classify images into your own categories: car damage types, product defects. Upload 15 to 50 example images per category. Click Train. Custom Vision trains a model on your data. Deploy it. Call the API. Done. No data science degree required. Azure Speech Services handle audio in both directions. Speech-to-text transcribes spoken audio into text. Real-time, live audio stream transcription appears as words are spoken. Batch, upload an audio file, transcription returned asynchronously. 100+ languages. Custom vocabulary for technical or domain-specific terms. Use it for call center transcription, meeting notes, voice search, accessibility. Text-to-speech converts text into natural-sounding speech. 400+ pre-built voices across 140 languages. Pick a voice, set the style: cheerful, sad, newscast, customer service. Pass your text. Get back an audio file. Use it for voice assistance, accessibility features, e-learning narration. The real-time translation capability is genuinely impressive. A speaker talks in Hindi. The service transcribes, translates, and synthesizes English speech. All in under 2 seconds. And here is the feature enterprises use for contact centers. Custom neural voice. Record 30 minutes of your brand's voice. Train a custom voice model. Your text-to-speech output sounds like your own spokesperson, not a generic AI voice. Azure Language Services extract meaning from text. Sentiment analysis reads a customer review and tells you if it is positive, negative, or neutral. Not just the overall document, sentence by sentence. Score 0.9 positive. Score 0.2 negative. Mixed. Use this for customer feedback processing, social media monitoring, support ticket triage. Key phrase extraction identifies the main topics in a document. Feed it a support ticket. It returns slow login, password reset, two-factor authentication. Instantly categorize and route tickets without reading them. Named entity recognition extracts structured data from unstructured text. Customer writes, I need a refund for my order placed on March 5th for £60. NER extracts, entity type order, entity type date March 5th, entity type amount £60. Structured data from natural language. And this is the one most developers miss. Conversational language understanding, CLU. Define intents, book flight, check balance, reset password. Define example utterances for each intent. CLU learns to classify user messages into your intents. Foundation for any chatbot or voice assistant. Here is a service that can eliminate entire manual data entry processes. Document Intelligence, formerly Form Recognizer, extracts structured data from documents. Pre-built models cover the most common document types out of the box. Invoice model, vendor, invoice number, line items, totals, tax amounts, due date. Receipt model, merchant, transaction date, total, items purchased. ID document model, name, date of birth, document number, expiry from a passport or driving license. You pass the document PDF, JPEG, TIFF, and get back structured JSON. No template setup. No field mapping. The model understands the document type. The accounts payable use case is the most common. Thousands of invoices arrive by email every month. Document Intelligence processes each one, extracts all fields. Data goes directly into your ERP system. No human data entry. Near zero errors. Custom models extend this to your own document types. Label 5 to 50 examples of your purchase order or contract format. Train the custom model. It now extracts fields from your specific documents with high accuracy. This is what used to require a team of data entry operators. Azure AI Search goes far beyond keyword matching. You point it at your data source's blob storage, SQL database, Cosmos DB. The indexer crawls them automatically and builds a search index. No manual data pipeline. No ETL code. AI enrichment runs during indexing. PDFs with scanned images? OCR extracts text automatically. Documents in multiple languages? Translated during indexing. Photos? Vision AI extracts text and objects. All this enrichment is searchable. Semantic search is the feature that changes what your users can do. Traditional search, query equals password reset, returns documents containing those exact words. Semantic search, query equals I cannot log in, returns documents about password reset, account lock, login troubleshooting. The engine understands intent, not just keywords. And vector search enables the retrieval augmented generation pattern, RAG. Your documents are converted to vector embeddings. A user asks a question in natural language. AI search finds the most semantically similar documents. Those documents are passed to Azure OpenAI to generate a grounded answer. This is how you build a chatbot that answers questions from your own private documents. Here is how you actually integrate Azure AI Services into your application. One resource in Azure covers all services under one endpoint and one API key. You do not need a separate resource for vision, speech, and language. One endpoint. One key. Access to everything. Every service is a REST API. Post to the endpoint. Include your API key in the header. Pass your data in the JSON body. Get back a structured JSON response. Works from any programming language on any platform. The SDKs make this even simpler. Python, .NET, Java, and JavaScript SDK clients handle authentication. serialization, retry logic, and error handling for you. 5 lines of Python to call the Vision API. 10 lines for speech. Responsible AI guardrails are built into every service. Content moderation flags inappropriate text and images automatically. Fairness filters reduce demographic bias in model outputs. You cannot accidentally deploy a model without these protections. Pricing is per transaction. No minimum commitment. No upfront cost. 1,000 Vision API calls. Pay for 1,000 calls. Scale to millions. Pay for millions. Perfect for applications with variable AI usage. This is part 29 of the Azure series. Subscribe and keep going. Next up, Azure OpenAI Service. Let me bring it all together. Azure AI Services gives you production-grade AI capabilities through simple API calls. No model training. No ML team. No months of data collection. Vision services see what is in your images, objects, text, faces, custom categories. Speech services convert between audio and text in 100+ languages. Language services extract meaning, sentiment, entities, and intent from text. Document intelligence extracts structured data from invoices, receipts, and custom forms. AI search adds intelligent, semantic search to any of your data sources. The integration is straightforward. One resource. One API key. REST or SDK from any language. Responsible AI guardrails built in. Pay per transaction, no commitment. The right question to ask for any AI feature is not, can we build this model? It is, does Azure AI Services already have this? In most cases, it does. This is part 29 of the Azure series. Subscribe and keep going.